Hello and welcome to yet another dimension. I am Jeremy and this is
Lucid Espresso.
subscribe to his channel, he's great. And today we're gonna be talking about a very important manga and anime franchise.
One of my favorites.
As you can see right here, if you guys can tell,
Dead giveaway, honestly.
One Piece.
Yes, One Piece. I'm a huge fan of One Piece. I've been watching it since I was a wee little boy. I think the first time I came across One Piece is when 4chan, or no, 4Kids.
Oh, 4chan.
4chan, my god, no.
No.
4Kids. When 4Kids.
4Kids, yeah. I think that's like
Released it.
around 2003, 4, something like that.
Yeah, when it's like, yeah, yo,
Mm-hmm.
dreaming.
See, I remember that.
Luffy, yeah. No, dude, if you don't know the One Piece rap, then I'm sorry. You missed out on a good
I might have to
childhood.
look that up. Might have to put that in the beginning. But I've never really watched One Piece. I mean, of course, I've seen it, and it's one of the most popular. It's the best-selling manga series, like comic books, of all time.
This is true.
516 million sold to this day. Now, but I decided I see this is a very important anime manga franchise. You love it. Would you say top, what, 5 or even higher?
On my list?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Or would it be?
So
it's one of your favorites,
so I say this all the time because I always have this issue. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I have 3 top number ones. Like
Two.
it doesn't make any sense, right?
We're
But
gonna
like,
talk about that.
like
No.
top 5 animes, but unfortunately, I have 3 at the top of number 1 because I can't pick.
You can't
right?
pick. Well, it's 1, 2, 3 then.
Yeah, no,
You gotta love more.
No.
You
I don't.
It's like you.
I
Everybody has
love
their
them
favorite
equally.
child. Don't act like you have your favorite child.
I don't have kids, bro. What?
The stuff that you love is your kids, okay?
Bro.
Ain't got time for kids.
That's the thing. Like with parents, they're like, I have a favorite child, but then it's like I love all my kids equally. Like
I don't know.
these are the
I'll
animes-
definitely have a favorite child. I don't want to hear that.
These are the animes that I consider. But number 1 is One Piece. It's one of them.
Number one of the number ones is One Piece.
Thank you.
So, okay. All right.
Do you want to know the other 2?
Just really quick. Yeah, really quick.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yeah, I knew that one. What's the third one, though?
Bungo Stray Dogs.
Oh, see, yeah. I have never watched that, but
I love
let's
One
stick
Piece.
to One Piece.
Yes, stick to One Piece.
But so, yeah, this guy loves it. This guy don't really know. So, this review series, because we're going to watch every single episode and review it. And this show is called 2 Weebs and One Piece. 2 Weebs, One Piece. So,
I like PTSD for a second.
yes,
I hate you so much.
every fucking title I think of, it's always has something associated with that. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So,
You also had a fucked up childhood.
yes, but I think enough time has passed, we can use that title. For now, hopefully. So, 2 Weebs, One Piece review series of all the episodes, episode by episode by episode. I'm going to tell you not my problems with it, but my hesitation with starting One Piece all these years, but I'm finally going to commit to it. So yeah, the creator you mentioned before, Oda,
yeah.
Eiichiro Oda, he's been, from the beginning to now, he writes it.
Yes.
It's been the same guy,
Same guy.
the whole entire time. I didn't know that. I didn't know it was the same, because usually it changes or they die, unfortunately. Berserk, the writer of Berserk, he passed away, so I was like,
Rest
yes.
his soul.
Yeah. And the director of the show, the anime started, actually the manga started in July 1997.
Yes.
But then the anime series premiered October 20th, 1999, and it still goes on to this day. And it's made by Toei Animation, Dragon Ball Z,
Do you know
Sailor
what
Moon, like the
is-
old school one.
Do you know what is the other second longest running anime?
Anime? Is it like Case Closed? Yeah, that's
still
not.
ongoing.
Yeah, because came out like a little bit before that.
Yeah.
There's like, I was surprised by like a lot of shows have a lot of episodes. I thought like One Piece was definitely the
one. Yeah, but it's the most popular one. That belongs, like,
it is definitely the most popular.
But which is weird is like Case Closed was actually really popular too over in Japan.
Mm-hmm.
But over here is like we had it for I think Adult Swim for a little bit, and then like it just kind of ended. I loved Case Closed, but
I used to watch it all the time.
I honestly want to say I think Case Closed has more episodes than One Piece.
I did a little research before.
Yeah.
Let's close the book on that and open the book for One Piece. Let's talk about One Piece.
Let's close the case.
Let's close the case.
Let's close the case.
So the director of it is Konosuke Uda. He directed from the beginning to 2006, and then I guess it changes after that. But let me talk about why I was hesitation watching One Piece. I told you this before. You love pirates, right?
Love pirates.
You always like pirates?
Yes.
Pirates, I've always been like, okay to me. Pirates of the Caribbean, I've probably seen like one or two.
You know I make a great pirate.
You do. You
see me in my pirate cosplays.
It just never appealed to me, really. Pirates, so the open, like, I hate the ocean. Not like, the ocean is beautiful.
No, yeah.
The fucking critters, the sea...
No.
Yeah.
No.
So...
The scarier ones are like down in the deep.
Yeah.
But like I
guess the look of it too.
I like being on the water, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't like being on the water at night because like if I don't see land or any light, and it's just a pitch void. Oh, that's like the scariest thing to me.
I definitely.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Yeah. And also, I never really liked the character designs. That's just me. I don't know. It never really appealed to me. The thing is, everybody's always cheesing. Smiling a lot. I don't like that shit, okay?
You like everyone to be depressed like you.
Not depressed. Look, it's just the look of it. They kind of look like Muppets. Puppets. like the big ass mouth. Yeah. And like, I don't know, it weirds, it creeps me out. But I'm not saying it won't change for me. I might, just get used to it. That's why I was like, I gotta watch it. Because I watch shows for certain designs too.
So I have a friend.
Mm-hmm.
A long time ago, I would talk about One Piece, and he goes, "Oh, you watched that trash show, right?"
I can't call it trash. I never watched it.
Exactly, but so he's like, I gave it a chance, but he's like, I didn't like the art, and I didn't like the character designs. They look wacky, they're weird. Some of them are built different, blah blah.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, but I was like, but that's the like characteristic, because like you don't want to keep drawing all your characters the same, especially when you have a big world like that.
Yeah,
you want to expand out on it. Like you got the fishmen, you got the giants, you got in Skypiea people, which are like the people with the wings. It's like you gotta add unique characteristics. I know some of them have like super long chins, some of them have like really large heads.
No, I like that.
Yeah, he didn't like that. He felt like the show was too goofy. But I told him, I was like, bro, just watch it. Just watch it. And he kept watching it, and he got to Illis Lobby where Luffy fight Rob Lucci, and after that he's like, this is the coldest show ever. And till to this day, I remember I was like, you remember when you told me One Piece was trash because of the art and you thought it was goofy? He's like, it's my favorite anime now. He goes,
I would never call something trash. I've never seen it.
Legit, it's like, because his favorite is Yu Yu Hakusho. One Piece is number 2, and he's like, it might overtake.
Oh really?
Yu Yu Hakusho. I was like, I can't.
Maybe he could do that for me.
Yeah, that's how good One Piece is.
I'm not saying that the like, it's just like it doesn't like when I see it I'm like, I gotta watch that because I watch certain stuff just for the designs.
Yeah.
So, but I heard it's such great things. I'm gonna watch it, and I like some of the designs, and I like the crazy designs. Like you said, like the personality of like certain characters, and I like that. I like weird looking shows.
Yeah, so. I like it.
It's a unique design.
It's characterized like art style, especially for like Oda. It just makes. Every character is unique when you come across them.
True.
So I like about that.
It does not consist. I mean, like everybody's consistent. I like that. So let's actually get into the episode. I just want to do like an overview of like our experience with that. Next time we'll just get straight into the episode. So episode 1 premiered, like I said, October 20th, 1999 in Japan. And the first episode is called I'm Luffy, the man who wants to be the king of the pirates. So, you want to talk about general impressions of it, or I want to talk about just like go through the plot.
Yeah.
Because we started off kind of, I think it was like Nami in like a ballroom, like dancing around.
Mm-hmm.
And
so she's doing her cat burglar thing. Now this is before she joins Luffy.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first introduction to Nami. And,
Nami, this character right here.
Which was I liked a lot because like you're like
I liked it too.
You're like, oh, that's a really cool character right there, looking real cute and stuff like that. And like what's cool about Nami, she stood out from like the whole entire crowd. You can tell that she was
not supposed to really be there.
Yeah. You know, she got her beautiful orange hair, right? You know, tangerine color hair. You know,
this man loves her.
Dude, I do. Stop. You like that first episode. You watch that whole first episode, and you don't even think of Nami like being part of Luffy's crew. Right off rip, you're just like, oh, this is just. You couldn't tell if she was gonna be like an antagonist or someone who's just gonna give Luffy a hard time, which she does for a hot minute. I don't know, man. I just like how they introduced Nami.
I liked it too because she's not really part of the main plot of the first episode, because the main plot of the first episode is Alvita.
Alvita,
yeah. It's like a pirate ship helmed by like I guess a hideous looking
the beauty pirates.
The beauty pirates, and like she's very conceited, and she just needs people to say she's beautiful when she's really not.
And she gets it done.
Yeah. well, don't look. Don't.
I'm not.
Look,
you don't know what she's gonna look like. I'm just saying.
Exactly. Stick to the episode. Stick to the episode. So we get introduced to one of her like crewmates. I guess slaves. Kobe. Yeah,
I love Kobe.
He's not a very brave kid. Very small. They do whatever they tell them to do, and they invade the ship, the cruise ship. And they find a barrel. See, Luffy hasn't even been like appeared yet, and I like that how they just saved him for like the middle of the episode.
Yeah, it just shows off Nami.
It's like build up to it.
They didn't even say Nami's name in the whole entire episode.
And that's why I like. She's kind of like in the background,
right?
The whole
but
thing.
you know, like she's
something
special. Yeah, something special about her. Like they didn't even introduce her or anything.
Like, is she gonna be important? Like, what's she doing?
Yeah, you just see like moments of her like trying to steal, the beauty pirates' treasures and stuff like that.
Yeah, like how they're distracted. So yeah, so they're trying to steal their stuff from the cruise ship.
But she sneaks over to their ship
while they're busy.
Steal their treasure. Yeah.
That's genius. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, because they find that barrel, like a huge barrel, and like Kobe does, and they open it. I mean, they didn't open. They're about to open it up, and he breaks through. And the first time you see Luffy, and this guy, he's like super strong. And you'll find out later why he's like how he is. So Kobe, he tells Luffy about his dream to be a Marine or like in the Navy.
Yeah.
And like it's so like Luffy, he's like so mean. Like he doesn't care. He's just like he's just all about his goal, and which is to be the king of the pirates. Mm-hmm. Which I'm cool with that. He's like no, like I like that. He's like no matter what, I'm gonna do it. I decided to do it, so I'm gonna do it. So I think that's how you should live your life. So
yeah, I do like that. It's like you set your mind to something, and keep doing it no matter what. Like I said, my saying is like no one's a real failure until you give up.
Yes.
So keep chasing your goals, man. Like you got dreams for a reason, and if you give up on it, that's when you become a failure.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Alvita, she finds Kobe and Luffy in like the storage, and like Alvita, she wants Kobe to be like, who's the most beautiful on the seas, and then Luffy's like, who's this fat
hag?
Fat hag. And everybody's like, what?
They're like, oh no.
Yeah. So Luffy starts like whooping their ass, and then he finally shows his special ability. He's a rubber man. He got stretching abilities. What do you think about his stretching? Do you still enjoy it after all this time?
So,
because I'm not the biggest fan of stretching abilities, but this is very limited experience with stretching.
Oh my god! So when I first saw the Gum Gum no Mi, it's the fruit that he ate.
Oh yeah, so he gets that. He eats that, and that makes him into a rubber man.
Yeah.
Sorry to mention.
Yeah, you don't get to see that in the first episode, which I also like because they didn't just drop right off to like, oh, this is how you got his power. you'll see that later on because they'll throw like an episode, like a little backstory of like Shanks and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you go into watching it and you're like, this kid's made of rubber, and they're like, how did that happen? Yo ho ho, took a bite of gum. But when I first saw it, I was like, I don't know how much you can do with rubber. Like, okay, stretchy, you know.
Yeah.
Immune to blunt objects, but he still takes damage from sharp objects. So like knives, swords, he'll get cut.
I had no idea.
Yeah. So he's not like completely, you know, immune to it, but like bullets.
Oh, don't tell me. Hold on, don't tell me that. I didn't no idea.
Yeah, pirate bullets, right? Because they're just round balls and stuff like that. They don't penetrate. So
it's like blood out. If it's sharp, then it can still hurt.
Yeah, it'll hurt them. But you look at it, you're like, how much can you do with rubber? Right?
Yeah, I was trying to think.
But somehow Oda makes the rubber ability the coolest ability in the whole entire show. Like you're like, oh, but you know, there's so many other abilities. Like you got Law's op fruit, which is the one where he goes like room, and he makes like an operation room, and like right now he'll be like shambles, and we both like switch positions, right?
Wait, hold on, don't tell me. No, hold on, man, hold on. Well, stick to the episode. We're gonna talk about.
But like when I'm trying to like
compare. Yeah.
Compare, like you'll see a lot of cool fruits, but then the more and more you look at Luffy's fruit, you're like, what more could he possibly do? And Oda continues to deliver more and more cool stuff.
8,000 episodes in, yeah.
Yeah, I always felt like he's gonna run out of ideas. Like there's so much, like how much can you do with rubber, and like just blew my mind. And like, you know me, I'm writing my series, and I'm just like, I want to be able to do that. I want to take a simple ability to the point where you're like, there's not much you can do with it, and then just blow you away. I've never thought of some of the things that he does with his abilities to actually be like efficient and actually really cool. So it's something that I would say you'll definitely catch on. You'll be like, wow.
Yeah, because he hasn't really done much with it, but it's still cool that he seems like he could do a lot of shit with it.
Yeah,
like get to certain spots, protection, defense. As you can, we'll talk about that. I've seen that, but it's cool. And then finally, like Kobe is inspired by Luffy to stand up to Alvida, and he just says some wild shit to her.
Yeah, and what are the odds you get inspired by the thing that you hate the most, which is pirates?
Yeah. Oh yeah, because he wants to be in the Navy.
He wants to be in the Navy.
Yeah.
And, you know, Luffy is just like, bro, do whatever you want. Like he's like, if that's what you want to be, then do it. Like Luffy is the type of person.
He's like merely matter of fact. He's like, oh, I don't understand. Like you're stupid, man. We just do it. Man. What are you talking about?
Yeah. He's like even though like him and Kobe becomes friends, like at the end of the day, it's like we are gonna come across each other. We may have to fight, but at the end of the day, we're still friends.
Yeah, because like just opposite sides.
Yeah, and
respect for each other.
As the show progresses, Kobe will appear again, and you will see that dynamic that they still friends.
That's
even
cool.
Though they have to fight each other at some point, right? It's really cool. But yeah, I do like Kobe as a character, and Kobe comes a long way, and I can't wait for you to see that. You're gonna be like, who the fuck is that?
I know, yeah.
And then you're like, that's who?
Yeah.
Like, that's what happened to me.
Because he's like pathetic in the first episode.
Yeah,
but then
that's
he
what
turns. I like the character development in just in one episode. So
yeah, like man, Kobe changed a lot. I can't wait till you get to that part. I wanna see that episode with you. Like, you're gonna be like, what? I want to be Kobe.
Wow. Rest in peace, Kobe. The basketball Kobe. Yeah. So we go. So Nami, like she's doing her thing, and like she gets found out, and she starts whooping her ass, so she can take care of herself.
Oh yeah, she can definitely take care of herself.
Yeah. So eventually, Luffy knocks out. Like it just fucking launches out Alvida straight out of so far away. This guy, he's a psychopath, man.
Yeah, Luffy, dude.
He doesn't care about anything but his goals.
Yeah.
We'll see in the second episode. So he defeats her. Him and Kobe get a boat to go out to find a character that's gonna be in one of the main casts. It's Roro Noah
Zoro,
It's Zoro,
the pirate hunter.
Pirate Hunter, and they show a little bit of him on like crucified. And basically, he's like on the
Tied
stake.
up.
Yeah, tied up, looking all menacing.
At the Marine base is where you.
Yeah, the Marine base. So that's their next destination. Nami's seen like she's in the water like next to him, and they fly next to her, and they catch a glimpse of each other, I think.
Yeah.
So yeah, so that's still kind of intertwined. Their not relationship yet, but I feel like she's gonna come up really soon.
I ship Nami and Luffy together, but I know everybody wants Nami to be with Sanji.
Hold on, man. This is stick to the episode. I don't know any of the Sanji. I know of him, of course.
You know of him.
Yeah, of course. But we'll get to that. Don't worry.
Yeah. You already know how
I ship Kobe and Luffy right now. What are you talking about?
You know how I feel about my ships in One Piece.
Yeah, I know.
I don't shut up about them.
Right now, I'm shipped to Nami, so I don't know what to talk about.
You ain't shit with my Now with my
You
Nami.
ain't shit. You ain't shit.
You ain't shit with my Nami.
So that was the first episode,
yeah.
And I gotta say, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it.
I wanna ask you this: what was your rating of the first episode?
Out of 10?
Yes, out of 10.
I thought it was a really good episode.
You think it was I would say, do you think it was a good introduction to Luffy and the show itself? Because like your first episode always have to be good.
It's important. Yeah, because
if your first episode trash, I'm not gonna watch the second.
No.
So you think it was good enough to watch the second episode?
Yeah, I think definitely. I think it's a good first episode. It introduced like the main plot, which is Luffy trying to become the Pirate King. Well, the One Piece going to, I think Grand was the Grand Line. So you establish your main character, you establish the goal, you establish his abilities, but you still leave little intrigue. Is like, how do you get this power? It's like the Devil Fruit. What is that? And like a lot of good action, some comedy. I mean, I thought it was great. It's not much I can say negative.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is an older anime, so it's not. I mean, we don't get like the fucking Sakuga of like Demon Slayer, but that I don't expect that from old school shows like that.
Yeah,
You're
gonna get more of the kind of Dragon Ball Z style kind of fights. It's not too crazy. It may have some like cool, fast-paced moments, but like even one of the animators is from Dragon Ball Z. So,
yes.
Like, and you can tell by the way like he does the face and the actions, and then he adds a lot of lines. He was really known for those lines in Dragon Ball Z.
Yes.
Especially like when they like scream, when he draws those lines, and he put a lot of emotions into that. But that's something that I would like to save for maybe my podcast when we talk about Sakuga and comparisons and stuff like that.
100%. And what's your podcast again?
It's a working title, right?
It's a working title, okay.
Working title.
He has a podcast. So, yeah, I thought it was. I truly believe that it was a really good episode, and I love how they introduced Nami. Like, it was great.
So,
because I thought she was gonna be like interacting with him, but she's kind of in the background, and it shows a character that you said like a cat burglar. So I'm assuming that's her. She's gonna be like sneaky, very tactical. Hopefully.
Well, that's just her title, and she's known for that. But the role changes as the story progresses. But
I like how not everybody's the same though. Luffy's kind of like out there, like very loud. Yeah,
pretty dumb.
Yeah, so like Luffy so far, he's just another shonen protagonist. He likes to eat. There's straightforward
level of intelligent, and I think I want to say Luffy's like somewhere. He's not stupid, right? But like, I guess like the way it is like his mind is always clear for imagination, and I think that's the reason why he's so creative with his abilities. Like with the Gum Gum no Mi is because of him being young and full of dreams and ambition, and he has a variety of like imagination. So thinking of pistols, rifle, Gum Gum Gatling, it's like that's all built from his imagination. So I think that's cool. So with that being said, what is your rating?
8.
8 out of 10.
Yeah, maybe even 8.5. Yeah, I really liked it. It put me on, like, that's why I wanted to do it, because I was like, oh, this is a good first episode. Like, it has, like, some character development, like I said before. Like, Luffy, he just seems like just another, you know, shonen protagonist. Like, I've seen it many times before. He likes to eat, like you're saying. He's kind of dumb, very powerful.
Very Goku-esque.
Yes,
because Goku likes to eat and stuff like
yeah,
that.
so that's why I'm like, oh, hopefully he grows on me more. And I mean, nothing like too important happens, but you establish your characters, your main goal. So I like that. I know where I'm going. So yeah, 8. I thought it was a really good first episode.
I like it.
Yeah. So going back to it, did you still enjoy it, or what do you think?
I love it.
I love it still.
Love it.
You know where it's going, so
yeah, I know where it's going. And personally, I do like rewatching it, and like honestly, rewatching the first episode, I have rewatched the series multiple times, right? And like I think I do it like after every major arc. I would go back and watch it, and like.
You got guide me, man. There's a lot of
I got you.
All right. Just let me know when we come up to it. So that was the first episode reviewed of One Piece. Episode 1. I'm Luffy, the man who's gonna be the king of the pirates. First things first. What about the OP? What do you like? I mean, I watched it with him the first episode.
Bro, I just sung the whole entire thing. Are you kidding me?
I enjoyed it too. It will probably grow on me though.
On a cruise.
What? I'm gonna watch it probably every time. See if I like really like it. Cause right now it's just another OP.
All openings are good.
All openings?
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing I love about One Piece opening is like they're like. You know how like some openings are like they're only like half the song, it's like a minute and a half. One Piece is like, fuck that.
Give me the whole song.
Here's the whole song. Like I was like, you took all this time to animate this opening.
I know. It's a good anime though.
But the crazy thing is like when you go watch One Piece and you're like, I'm expecting 30 minutes of a show, right? It's like 6 minutes of it, like literally 3 minutes.
It saves time.
3 minutes. And like some change, or maybe 4 minutes. Sometimes the opening is 5 minutes.
Damn,
long,
5 minutes long for opening.
Then they give you a recap, and then
that's like a 10-minute show.
You're like, oh, I only got 12 minutes of the actual anime.
I'll wait a whole entire week for this shit.
Yeah, so it gets to a point where they're just like, we're not gonna do previews anymore. They just hit you with the boom, to be continued, and you're just like,
that's what I like.
Yeah, because they spend most of their budget on the opening, and then like at some point they just stop doing endings. Like, there's no endings. You'll notice in the first like early seasons there's endings. There's openings and endings, right? And I
like the ending for this though.
Yeah,
it's kind of like a hard rock.
After that, it's like no endings, no previews to the next episode. You just get a to be continued.
I like the ending credits though. The songs usually. I like the song for this one.
Opening's good. Opening's way better.
Well, we'll see. I gotta watch more of it, but I like the ending more so far. But we'll see. And thank you for watching. This is going to continue on. I want to talk more anime on the channel, and this is the start of it. It's the very first time, I think. And thanks for watching. Light novel,
like manga,
comment, subscribe to the Lucid Expresso channel. I will have it linked down below. And we'll see you in the next dimension. Excuse me?
Dimension?
Excuse me?
Sorry, my bad.
This is my line.